We can call Nitty, all stargazing. Life goes on, honey, home my business. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. What? Hey, Ice K dots in this bitch. Been up since 4 years now, I'm back, nigga plays in this bitch. Got bloods and clips, all sets begging on this bitch. Hey, change you hear what it say? Don't give a fuck about that shit. Hey, nigga, back on my West Coast shit, I'm from Compton. Nigga thought that shit was sweet, got in this by other continents. Flyest nigga, walking out like a king, where's my crown? I don't fuck with him, talking about B3, I'm on my own. Whoa, I can't hear you no more. What? Niggas start having wrinkles, you getting so old. Put that all in the cage, now who you calling slave? I got some T-Rex and 2 with the back of your head. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. 1, 2 step slide, this is how we do it. Niggas scream, walking niggas blood, walking in the hood, smoking green, big broccoli, flying with that rude. Hey, what? On the dead humps, we could never be cool. 8, 4, 5, 6, cruising in the 6-4, 2024. Nigga hit the road, here's a hole, going back and forth with the freak your hoe. Hey, let me tell my sheet, nigga, I'm in demon mode. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. Call Nitty, all stargazing. Life goes on, honey, home my business. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. What? Hey, Ice K dots in this bitch. Been up since 4 years now, I'm back, nigga plays in this bitch. Got bloods and clips, all sets begging on this bitch. Hey, change you hear what it say? Don't give a fuck about that shit. Hey, nigga, back on my West Coast shit, I'm from Compton. Nigga thought that shit was sweet, got in this by other continents. Flyest nigga, walking out like a king, where's my crown? I don't fuck with him, talking about B3, I'm on my own. Whoa, I can't hear you no more. What? Niggas start having wrinkles, you getting so old. Put that all in the cage, now who you calling slave? I got some T-Rex and 2 with the back of your head. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. 1, 2 step slide, this is how we do it. Niggas scream, walking niggas blood, walking in the hood, smoking green, big broccoli, flying with that rude. Hey, what? On the dead humps, we could never be cool. 8, 4, 5, 6, cruising in the 6-4, 2024. Nigga hit the road, here's a hole, going back and forth with the freak your hoe. Hey, let me tell my sheet, nigga, I'm in demon mode. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet. Woke up looking for the rock beat. I keep the horn on me, back of my seat. I beat on the shit, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off in my feet.
Now look, what's up with my good people in that motherfucker? Goddamn, boy. What's up with my good people in that motherfucker, bruh? What's going on? Yeah. Smash that like on your way in here. Yeah, smash that like on your way in here. Hey, what's my levels like? Niggas be like, your sound's low. Niem, your mic. What's going on? Shout out my good people in the building. Shout out my good people in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Showface News, it's the mayor. Shout out my dog. You know what I'm talking about? Too Blown, I see you. Mr. Monk in the building. Yada, as always. Glad to have you. You feel me? What it do, Meg? You know what I'm saying? Reg dogging up straight from Inglewood. Ho ass niggas recognize who that is. You know what I'm talking about? Big Lucci, not the little one. Drizzle Mania in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? My sister Queen in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Sherm. What it do, Sherm? What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all, man? Yeah. Levels are good. I like that. CB, thank you. I see you in here, gang. I see you. We got extra baby oil up in here. That's crazy. Calm down, Pat. What it do, fool? Why everyone so devastated and hurt when Tupac died in 96? They say he was known. Angel Hall. Hey, somebody get Angel Hall out of here. Ooh, I'm not in the mood. Off rips, I'm not in the mood. Somebody get Angel Hall out of here. I don't know what they talking about, but somebody get that person out of here. I got mods in here. or do I have to do that myself? Cause I need you gone. I don't know what in the figgity fuck you talking about. You hear me? You might have to hug your shadow. As my nigga show. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. Whoever that was. Who was that? Too Blown, my nigga. My nigga. Ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? What's up with y'all though? Smash them likes on your way in here. 16 cool, but I need a little mo. You know what I'm talking about? I cooked, ate. I'm so full. That's what's up, Meg. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's up. King Troll in the building. What it do? Yeah. Tuscan, I see you. I said security, gang. I'm not playing because I'll do it myself. But that's what the mod's supposed to be here for. You know what I mean? My nigga Too Blown will pow. Yo ass. Straight like that. You feel me? I like them niggas that's quick on the draw. You hear me? Shout out my nigga Big Lucci. Lucci got the homie out of here last stream. Like, look, I ain't know what you talking about, gang. So I got him up out of here. And we don't know what you talking about. We gonna take it as disrespect. Be very clear. Be very intentional with your chats. Because if we don't understand, we gonna take it as disrespect. Straight like that. What's up with y'all, though? What's up with y'all? Hey, happy belated birthday to my nigga Too Blown. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's up, man. More life to you, gang. More life to you. That's what's up, man. I love birthdays. You feel me? That's the start of your new year. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got like the new year. We celebrate all that. But your birthday is literally the start of your new year. I love that. You feel me? How did you start your new year? You know what I'm talking about? Nesta Gold in the building. You know what I'm saying? Obama in here tweaking. You got one more comment that I'm not feeling, and we will get you up out of here. You got one more, gang. One more. This evening, I'm not in the mood. Straight like that. I'm not in the mood. You feel me? Y'all wish my nigga Too Blown a happy belated birthday. I didn't even know it was my nigga birthday. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to that man. More life. More life. You know what I'm saying? We about to bust. We about to bust some shit down, right? So, Usher. Say it ain't so, gang. Say it ain't so. Niggas hit me talking about Flavor Camp. Niggas hit me talking about Flavor Camp. What in the hell? What in the hell, Usher? Flavor Camp? Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Flavor Camp, the Kardashians, P. Diddy's chief of staff. I don't even know a nigga got a chief of staff like he the president or something. The president of degeneracy. Ew. All you niggas getting locked up. All of you. Flavor Camp sound wild as fuck. Who want to know what Flavor Camp is, though? Because I want to know. Let's learn together. So I ain't never heard of this shit. Niggas sending me clips and videos and this, that, and the other. My cousin talk about send me the link. Nigga, find the link. Golly. What's up with y'all, though? Y'all doing good this Tuesday evening? I know I asked for the link. I just talked about your ass. You're talking about send me the link. Like, nigga, wake up. The fuck? I'm not in the mood for shit this evening, y'all. I'm going to just let y'all know. So, you know what I mean? I'm not. Straight like that. This nigga Diddy out here violating. Everybody cool with it. Son, type of weird ass shit going on out here. I'm talking about shout out Mr. Monk with that 10 on the 40 early. Shout out Mr. Monk, man. The most interesting man in the world and the most generous man in the world. Because I'm going to just tell you, this nigga donate every single stream. What's up with y'all? Niggas be like, yeah, I'm at work right now and the whole thing. Well, where's the snaps on the 40? Shit. I'm just saying. Shout out Mr. Monk with that 10 on my 40. Hit me Neutron. I see you, gang. I see you. Mr. Monk said, Obama, this isn't Pennsylvania Avenue. This is gangland. Tell them niggas, Mr. Monk. Golly, tell them niggas what's going on. He said, this isn't Pennsylvania Avenue. This is gangland. P. Diddy moving more oil than Exxon Mobil. Was it on my bingo? Usher about to be making confessions part 3. Shout out Mr. Monk, man. He be having the best comments. Dre, did you find that link? Did you find that link? The fuck? Shout out everybody in the building, though. You know what I'm saying? Hi, King Troll. Hi, Two-Blown. Mac Davis. Heart. Nigga, better find that motherfucking link. Shit. The fuck? Niggas in here... President waving at everybody. The fuck? Find that link. Oh, gang. Hi, Drea. Oh, I'm here. Ain't I got the link? I don't know. That's what we trying to figure out. Drea the Virgo. That's what we trying to figure out. RC Deuce, I see you in the building. What it do, gang? My good people in here. I like that. Out of control click. What that shit do? On Angels. Caution signs, bowling pins in the I'm pressing shit this evening. I'm not in the mood. I'm going to just let you know. I think niggas got life and bullshit twisted. You know what I'm talking about? But that's cool, because I'm going to let niggas know. Because I'm going to let niggas know. The fuck? The fuck wrong with niggas? Nah, shout out to my good people in the chat. Shout out my cousin, man. It's all love. But she knows she better have found that link. Shout out to all y'all. We about to see what Flavor Camp is. Niggas got flavors in the camp? That sounds tricky. Look, I heard Usher mama signed him off. Shame on her. You sign your 13-year-old over to these freakazoids. That's weird. Wow. That shit do, numbs. I see you, gang. But I hope everybody evening going well. You know what I'm saying? My shit solid. You know what I mean? Touching a bag. And I'm not talking YouTube, nigga. I'm touching a bag. Not YouTube. The fuck? I do this shit for the frills, nigga. So I'm not getting money like that on here. Shout out to Mr. Monk again with that 10 on my 40. I appreciate you, gang. If you new to the channel, sub up. I'm gonna stop saying I'm cool because I don't know what I am. You know what I mean? I'm me. Niggas think I'm cool, they think I'm cool. Niggas don't. It is what it is. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? But we gonna get into I cook too much, gangland. Let's Astro Glide on these. Oh God. This is crazy. Astro gliding on the likes is wild, queen. That's crazy, y'all. But we about to get into this content, man. I got some Kardashian shit. I got some Usher shit. Hey, Sugar Plum. My Sugar Plum in the building. You know what I'm saying? As sweet as can be. You know what I'm talking about? Sup with the Corey. What you talking about, nigga? Signed Usher over to Diddy Freak Off. That's what I'm saying. His mother signed him over to the Freak Off camp. Sheesh. Shout out my nigga Gangland Pharaoh in the building. That nigga been helping me all fucking day. You understand me? Doing my shit at work. Bro giving me clips. Bro editing clips. Throwing my shit in the clips. Like, come on, bro. Shout out to all my people who be working with me. You know what I'm saying? Helping me get to my goal behind the scenes. You feel me? Really doing their due diligence. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking niggas for nothing. My nigga Gangland Pharaoh just did that. He like, hey, Keely, look, bro, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You let me know how you think that, right? And we'll go from there. Shout out Gangland Pharaoh. And all the work you doing is fire, my boy. Fire. Straight up. I appreciate that. Shout out my cousin for finding the link. Now, we about to get into this content. You know what I'm talking about? God damn. Shame on Usher mama, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm just like, bro, who does that? Who does that? You feel me? Who does that? I would never sign my son over to nothing with Diddy. Sheesh. That's crazy. Crazy work. Atrocious work. Hey, Sugar Plum. Who's Dre talking to? Because I know you're not talking to my Sugar Plum. I know you're not. I'm here on Bunk. Appreciate you on all the games. Come on, Pharaoh. You know what's going on, gang. For real. But enough with all that yip yap. I'm about to we're gonna get into this. Ooh, there's your mama. You cold. You cold, sister. Like, come on. Let's find out what Flavor Camp is. Niggas all friendly in the chat. I like how y'all niggas pop in my chat and shit, right? Niggas pop in my chat and be like, hey, such and such. Hey, you. Oh, what's up? Hey. The fuck? Niem got the powwow chat in this motherfucker, huh? We friends in this motherfucker. Friendly ass, mixy ass chat. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, though. Doing it up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my good people, man. Continue to smash them likes. I got 32. I'm trying to get to 100. Done. Fucking tired of telling niggas that shit. Feel like I'm pressing niggas for likes. Niem always pressing shit. Yeah, you press your fans and they like the fucking live. Like the videos. Comment. Shit. This work I'm doing coming through these weird ass clips of this weird ass shit. Flavor Camp. Niggas got me researching Flavor Camp. Like the goddamn video. You think Niem just be in his own time searching Flavor Camp? That's what I want to know. I want to know, do y'all think that in my spare time I just be searching Flavor Camp? Or do I do this for y'all? Come on, gang. I don't give a fuck about Diddy's Flavor Camp. Lock that nigga up. Throw away the key. That's how I feel. It's got me doing deep dives on the Flavor Camp. Like the goddamn video, man. Whoo! Yeah, niggas on Bunk Skunk the whole week straight up. Niggas could just call me Bunk Skunk Niem. Straight like that. I keep wanting to say some real wild shit, but I gotta catch myself for real because, you know, niggas be clipping shit up and everything is public record after I say it on here, so I gotta be careful with that. But, you know, I really want to say some shit I probably shouldn't say, so I'm not. Shout out Gas in the building. What it do? That nigga crazy. He said, like the video, like Diddy, like holy. Y'all are crazy, bro. That's wild. We gonna start this content. Though. Shame on Usher's mom, man. That's like That's crazy. Like the effing line. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, yada. Thank you. Thank you. Let's start this content.
He lost his voice. Physically or just, puberty? He's growing and he lost his voice. So he lost his range. So the record company felt like, okay, this is not a great investment.
And it was at
Yes, Sugar Plum. Bunk, skunk, Sugar Plum. That's what I'm on.
that time that Usher was
Y'all niggas telling people to violate the like button is crazy. My nigga Two Blown said, oil up the like button. Golly, y'all. That's crazy, y'all. Do your thing, though, y'all. To each its own, y'all.
threatened to be cut from the label. In an interview that Usher did about 10 years later with the Rolling Stone, he describes how he was feeling at that time. The article says he was confused and angry, and he even punched a wall one night. Usher is quoted as saying, "How can you embrace me and then all of a sudden you don't even want to return my phone calls?" He said, "The night I hit that wall was intense. I took off for 30 minutes, non-stop, 5 in the morning, running. He literally tried to escape. Finally, all out of breath, I thought, you know what? I don't care what they think. I'm gonna win." So he begged L.A. Reid to stay on the label, and he was determined to make it work. And this part's just my opinion, but it is kind of confusing and unexplainable to me that somebody like L.A. Reid, who is already such an established name in the business, would even sign somebody who's like in the 12 to 13-year-old range and not know for a fact that their voice was about to change, but I digress. They had a little 13-year-old Usher good and scared, cortisol levels through the roof, threatened him with taking away his spot on the label for something he could not even control, like his
Lou Gambino in the building. Shout out my dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when y'all file in here, smash that like. If you're new to the channel, sub up.
voice changing and getting acne.
Album won the hearts of record producers. The Fall from Grace experience set the standard for Janetta Patton on what it would take to keep her son in a competitive position in the record industry.
And he basically didn't have a choice. L.A. Reid presented him with one option to stay on the label, and that involved going to attend a finishing school of sorts known as Puffy Flavor Camp.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to
That is the crazy thing. The hell?
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's.
And this is where my conspiracy theory comes in. I think this was much more than a mentor. Remember last week's episode about the Backstreet Boys, where 13-year-old Nick Carter's parents allegedly signed over guardianship rights to a then 18-year-old Brian Littrell? Well, I think that's what's going on here. I mean, think about it. If he's 13 years old and he's getting sent across state lines to live with someone else, wouldn't they have to legally have a guardianship over him? Plus, on top of that, P. Diddy himself has actually said that he was indeed Usher's legal guardian.
You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm sorry, Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
Now, I did try to look up the court documents for that guardianship, and if it
Diddy even dance like a freak. I'm about to run this little piece back. Like, Diddy always be like, yeah, I love dancing. I'm good at dancing. Like, I don't know about you being good at dancing. You dance like a fucking weirdo. Straight up. Watch this nigga moving like a goddamn chimpanzee or some shit. Like, nigga, what they call that? What they call that, gang?
Crazy.
Now, I did try to look up the court documents for that guardianship, and if it was anywhere, it probably would have been in New York. I was not able to get the documents. I would have to FOIA request them, and I just needed to get this video out. Now, this part is really particularly weak.
Shout out Cat Smiley for the sub. I hope that's how you say your name. I'll be having weird ass handles. I'm on shit today. The fuck? And y'all with them long ass handles. Such and such on the 1st of December. Like, what kind of handle is that, bro? Your name Tim, gang. Your name Timothy. The fuck? Shout out for the sub, though, nigga.
Weird to me because P. Diddy, Puff Daddy Combs was not on LaFace Records. He was not on that record label. He was not signed to it. And in 1994, which I believe is the same exact year that Usher did sign to LaFace Records, that was the same year that Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy Combs started his own record company called Bad Boy Records or Bad Boy Entertainment. And that record label is a big deal. Today, there's...
Shout out my girl Deji in the building. Angela Reddick, I see you. God, Smiley's Star Laughter review. Like, what the hell? Long ass name, man.
Artists like Machine Gun Kelly or whatever on there, but the notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls actually released his debut album with Bad Boy Records, Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy Combs. And I mean, I guess we could do a whole video on him. I don't want to get off in the weeds there, but P. Diddy himself was only like 21 years old. So why would a 21-year-old with his own record label be running a flavor camp for a teenage boy in his last straw for another different record label? It's just very weird and unexplainable to me that they would get Usher all worked up, cortisol through the roof. He's talking about punching walls and running and driving and doing all this stuff, and it's over something that's completely predictable.
Hey, what is cortisol, y'all? I'm not familiar. Cortisol. She keeps saying cortisol through the roof. What do that mean? Because I feel like it means something. Words mean things, and that shit sound funny as hell, but I don't know what it means.
Well, his voice is going to change. He is a young man. That is how it works. So they get him all riled up, all cortisol through the roof, like I said. And then they're like, okay, well, I guess if you want to go to flavor camp. And my camp sirens are already going off because in last week's video, we did talk about Lou Pearlman having his finishing school for boys called, what was his called? the O-Town camp or whatever. It was basically...
Salute BJ Investigates. This is the Caucasoid we listening to talk about Diddy right now. Salute.
Camp that he was putting not only the Backstreet Boys through, but also NSYNC, the other bands that he did manage. O-Town, we saw it on Making the Band, and then Lou Pearlman handed off Making the Band to P. Diddy. I don't really know why people are handing stuff off to P. Diddy. I do not know why a teenage Usher would have went across state lines, and then we have him talking about a guardianship. We'll get into all that in a minute. So it's very confusing to me why AJ Richardson would have scouted this man, then passed him off to L.A. Reid's brother, then L.A. Reid's brother decides to audition him for L.A. Reid, and then L.A. Reid signs him to his record label and then ships him off across state lines to P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy Flavor Camp at 13 years old. Why? Now, in addition to the things that Usher himself has said about this flavor camp and about this time period of his life, his mom has also spoken about this time in interviews, and one was a few years ago. She said she remembers the conversation that she did have with Puffy before she allowed Usher to leave. She said basically it was a business decision, and he looked at her and he told her, you're gonna have to trust me.
And I always say, stay with your kid. I don't care what they say, because they tried to push me out. They didn't want me in. They would actually say,
shout out Out of Control Click. He said, it's your growing hormones is the simple answer. Yeah, that's what I just heard. You feel me? That's what I just heard. That's crazy. Super chats are invited. I don't want to be like, I'm not going to talk to you niggas without super chats because I feel like that's just foul. And a lot of y'all are my good people in here. You know what I mean? But snaps on that 40 are welcomed. I need y'all to smash that like as well. You know what I mean? Double tap that screen. That don't cost you nothing. I end this shit right now. Just how we in here like this, I swear I end this motherfucker right now. No cap. Y'all don't know. I will end this motherfucker. Get them likes up. 49. I need more. Shout out my nigga Quickie in the building. Kobe, what's this channel about? Hey, y'all let this nigga know Wagwan around this motherfucker.
You know, you're too close to the project. No, I'm not.
Kobe.
Because remember,
Kobe.
Usher went to stay with Puffy. Now, that was a business decision. Right?
It won't spell Kobe like that. You an outsider.
There. Because I didn't know Puffy. I didn't know him. So Puffy was there, and I will never forget it. We had this conversation.
Kobe, who friend is Kobe? This y'all friend? This y'all friend? Who know Kobe in here? This y'all friend? He's a bomb. Fuck out of here. Kobe.
And he said, you're going to have to trust me.
And for years, rumors have circulated about this mentorship of sorts. And we're not even going to be able to play all the clips here, but you might have seen Usher in recent years kind of reminiscing on this flavor camp time of his life, and he does not remember it fondly.
Everybody needs a mentor. Who you choose to invest in as that mentor is really up to who you see yourself being. Because as a result of being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. I got it from him.
And
your parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige, they didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Where was Usher's mother while her teenage son was allegedly sharing a bed with a grown man?
With the record company, I'm just not trusting them at all. They still don't want me involved because they feel like mothers are too connected and they cannot separate. I knew how to separate, but with
King Troll. That last comment was crazy. That last comment was crazy. You know I rock with you. You're my dog. Right? But that was crazy. That was crazy. I had it muted because my girl said, she said, oh, you on demon time, huh? I said, nah. But she know me. But what'd you say? Yeah, whatever. King Troll, yeah, gang. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That was wild. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna repeat that. Y'all know what he said. You know what I'm saying? Let's so I don't even know what to say about that, gang. You know what I mean? My nigga said, hey, yo, pause my last comment. Okay, cool. He meant to write mom. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Because I'm like, he said we. I'm like, who's we? Who's we? You know what I'm saying? Shut up, my nigga, though. You know what I mean? It's all good. Golly. I said, golly. Shit. I just don't want nobody to get the wrong idea about Niem. You know what I'm saying? These my people in here and all that, but I don't stand on everything that's said in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Clean that up, brother. We know it was a typo. I didn't know shit till he said it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know shit till he said it. The hell? But King Troll did clear that up. Shout out my dog. Shout out my dog. If you are new to the channel, sub up. I'm not going to tell y'all I'm cool because I don't know if I'm cool. But I'm here. You feel me? If you just came into the live, smash that like. We got 63. I'm trying to get to 100. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
with them, I see deception over here, deception over there.
About a decade after this whole flavor camp incident, Usher would describe this period of time in his life as the, quote, hardest days of his life. In a 2004 feature with Rolling Stone, Usher says that he had a bandage on his hand in 1994 when he arrived in New York, where L.A. Reid had sent him to, quote, craft an image and album with Puff Daddy. At 13 years old, he was the youngest of Puff Daddy's bad boy posse, which immediately earned Usher the nickname Baby Huey. And he said he had to grow up really fast, spending time around Puff Daddy in his New York recording studio that was called Daddy's house. It's just weird. Anyway, Usher described the whole...
I'm never staying in no compound that's called Daddy's house. Who daddy is you? Who daddy is you? That's weird.
Lifestyle in New York as highly sexual. He told the interviewer in that 2004 Rolling Stone piece that, quote, Puff introduced me to a totally different set of sex specifically. Sex is so hot in the industry, man. Usher went on to say that he would open a door and be confronted with several people in a room having an good time. He goes on to say, you never knew what was going to happen. And there have been other people who have discussed Usher being around a pretty wild and frankly inappropriate scene for a child.
Ed Lover even once recalled a time when he went to the club and Usher was drinking himself crazy.
And I look to my right and there's a kid standing there drinking champagne.
Oh no.
And I couldn't help but wonder who the hell let their child come into this club, stand in the VIP section, and drink champagne. I mean, guzzling champagne out the bottle.
But as usual, I do not know what took place. I was not there, and I am not making any allegations. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty, in my opinion, so that's all I really wanted to say about that.
Like, I really admire.
How many of y'all think that Usher was sipping that champagne? I do. I think he was.
Kelly.
In any event, Usher did eventually.
Hey man, yo, this shit got so many twists and turns. I got some more clips for y'all and all that. I'm just saying, this for real, this shit is weird as fuck. All jokes aside, I really ain't even want to do this, but this is what everybody talking about, right? And rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the biggest names in hip hop and everything. And it's like, bruh, the different moving pieces that are a part of this, like, you got to understand, it wasn't just him alone who could do something like this. You need a team behind you. You need a team who could hide this kind of stuff, right? It's so many different people involved. Like, it's just wild. And again, I told y'all on the last stream, don't be surprised when y'all see all the different names that's about to pop up. Because I know y'all gonna be like, what? Jay-Z? I'm waiting for Jay-Z name to come up. Again, that's my favorite rapper. Personally, that's my favorite rapper, right? But he's not my favorite person. I don't know the nigga. And I think he has some weird things going on too. I'm gonna just be real, because he was always next to Diddy, toasting with the salmon suit on. Nigga said, oh, you got the salmon? He said, nah, this mauve. This a mauve suit. We want to know what's going on, Hova. Say it ain't so, Jigga Man. Say it ain't so. Listen to what Usher said about R. Kelly, though. That's one of his, like, what? What's going on?
That's all I really wanted to say about that.
Like, I really admire Kelly.
In any event, Usher did eventually put out his first album at the age of 16 years old, and it was co-executive produced by Puff Daddy and L.A. Reid.
I'm so good all the time. I think of you. Holding on to someone new. Don't make me lose. Seems like I've been here before. Baby, I can't take no more. You trying to play me out.
Yo, come on, get up, man.
Now, when that album did originally sort of debut, people did have a little bit of a problem with it. It received a lot of criticism because Usher was only like 14 to 15 years old when he started recording this album, and it dealt with some pretty adult themes.
Let me take off all your clothes. Everything I like to you.
The criticism at the time was it wasn't believable because Usher was so young, and him singing about that stuff, like there's no way he knows what that means and things like that, which I think is a little bit of a strange criticism. It should have been he's too young to know what that means and he's too young to be singing about that, but they were just saying, oh, we don't believe him because he's young.
This time I sort of took a little step on the wild side. I mean, as you know, as far as me being an explicit, artist, that's not me. But actually, I put Lil' Kim on my album, and she has, sort of a little provocative thing going. She's sort of, in the tabloids for being a bad girl.
Right.
So, tell me about this, this little dance you got floating out on the stage. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We may freak them by.
Hey, side note, how bad was Lil' Kim? Ugh, golly, how bad was Lil' Kim? You know what I heard? I heard a nigga made her do all that surgery on her face. Some bum ass, lame ass, weak ass, beta male. Made her do all that surgery to her beautiful fucking face. That shit disgusts me. That you niggas is so weak. Try to tell a bitch what she got to do and what she got to do and all this. Then turn goddamn Lil Kim into Jigsaw. That's crazy.
End of the tour, I come out, I'll be on the bottom, he'll be on the top, you know. I mean, that's just another side of me.
But when you're criticized for that, I read where you said it's not a provocative album necessarily or vulgar.
Yeah.
It's just that you're explaining how it is for a young man to be coming of age or to be coming into his manhood.
In a way to come of age. Actually, just something that some of my age goes through. And I mean, there's plenty of people out there who can relate to the same thing. And that's how I write my music. As a writer, that's what Babyface told me. It's best to write what you can relate to. So when you sing,
personal experience,
you can get to it. But as far as it being an explicit album, you know, they have a clean version. So. You know what? I think when I'm on the stage, am I being a little bit too sexy, a little bit too explicit? I can only be who I am, you know what I mean? I ask that you don't take it wrong. I just really have love, passion for my music.
Which actually turned out to be an incorrect reason to criticize him, because we do know that at the time he was basically surrounded by sex and sexual situations and scenarios, so...
He's gonna Shout out 7 for real in the building. My dog, though. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out you, bro. Good to see my people in here in the building. It's 177 of y'all, and I only got 68 likes. I in this motherfucker right now. Y'all niggas could go find some other shit to do. I'm not even playing. Like, 177, 158, a nigga got a beg for 100 likes in this motherfucker? Like, bro, niggas like, hey, Niem, we missed you. You was gone. We missed you. Shout out Yadada, because I know Yadada really missed me. I could feel that shit through the computer. She like, nigga, what's up? I mean, Niem, where you been? You feel me? Y'all niggas can't even like the video. The fuck? Hey, somebody get Hoodoo out of here immediately. Immediately. The fuck, bro? You niggas be in here with that weird shit, bro. Hold on. I didn't even see my super chats. I'm out here. Tweet. Shout out Angela Reddick with the $2 on my 40. I appreciate you, Angela. Always supporting. Straight like that. Always supporting. I ain't mean to overlook you like that. I appreciate that. You feel me? On me, because ain't nobody else sending shit. Shout out to the members, man. If y'all not a member of the Gangland, join up right now on the page and become an official member of Gangland. Also, go to gvnglvndniem.com. Y'all can cop up that merch. You know what I mean? Show me love. God damn.
Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like
78 likes. Come on, y'all. Just
filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
Nah, not really. I mean, but it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge in
Drizzle, you know goddamn well that don't count. The fuck wrong with you? I liked it and unliked and then liked again. Hell no, that don't count, Drizzle. Tell them niggas to like the video. God damn, this nigga Drizzle in here playing with me. God damn. He said I unliked the motherfucker because I saw a like go too. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Nigga, unlike my shit. It was you, Drizzle.
Understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Lil Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging.
How I feel? I was so mesmerized. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
This nigga went to Howard Stern to tell the Flavor Camp stories. If y'all know anything about Howard Stern, shock jock. This is the first clout monster there ever was. The best clout monster there ever was. Everybody in radio who be trying to be, all this shit, no, it's crazy. They got it from Howard. Howard and Troy Terrain. Shout out Troy Terrain. That's Star. If y'all don't know, that's my motherfucking idol. Straight up. That's my idol. Troy Terrain. That nigga was business. He didn't give a fuck. He'd die about that shit. Ooh, shout out Troy Terrain.
I was just so blown away by the stamina.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like, you know,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old.
In any event, it was a commercial success, and Usher himself in 2004 basically ended up single-handedly saving Arista Records, the one that was run by Clive Davis, because he had ended up being adopted on as like a jive.
Hey, look here. Who owe you money? Why you didn't get your money, Dre? Because what we not gonna do is no Troy Terrain slander in here. Dre, I will block your fucking ass. Do you understand that? I will block your ass. Talking about Star in here. I'm not playing. That's my nigga. Cousin or not, I will block your ass. Y'all niggas, look here. I'm on that shit. Y'all niggas better recognize. I'm not taking no Troy Terrain slander. He owe you money. Get your motherfucking money.
It was a whole thing, but the long story short of this section is something y'all already know. Usher had a profoundly successful career, but it didn't take very long before he also started experiencing some personal life issues. He had a series of high-profile relationships,
But I just can't seem to find that one just right for me.
So do you want to go out with me or what?
Yeah. As far as Brandy, I think it's real cute that people think we date.
What's up with that?
If I take a picture with her, they think that we're dating. So I just leave it up to y'all. If you say so.
one with a woman who was 7 years older than him, another famous singer, Chili from TLC.
Dating these days, who's the girlfriend?
Rosanda Chili Thomas of TLC.
No kidding, TLC, Chili.
Last time you co-hosted with me, Chili called you on the cell phone.
Right.
Do you remember that? In the middle of the show, the cell phone starts ringing. It's Chili, like, what are you doing?
Well, we keep up with each other.
Co-hosting. I gotta go.
She's watching right now.
How'd you meet Chili?
Well, you know what? Oddly, we were always around each other. I was signed to LaFace Records in Atlanta, Georgia, and we'd always pass each other in
Since
work.
you were kids, right?
Yeah, and I'd always admired her as a child. Every time we would go on a vacation or something like that, when LaFace Records.
Before we get into this, so are you telling me that Chili was a predator? Because that's what it sounds like. 7 years his senior. He's like, yeah, I always been looking at her, and she been looking at you. Chili, you got some splaining to do. This is crazy. Kendrick said the rabbit hole gets deeper. And it does. Because this is wild. We're going to get into some more shit too. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Because would take us on a vacation, we'd always end up together dancing or something. We got into a spitball fight in the Bahamas.
Real kid stuff.
Yeah, really fun stuff.
Yeah.
And I never imagined that someone so close to me could mean so much.
Well, so then what's the turning point here, Usher?
Well, I mean...
Now suddenly she's grown up and you took a second...
Well, suddenly I grew up and she took a second.
But all that success was also met with challenges.
Remember, there were 3 other people that sued Usher for exposing them to herpes.
You with the kids. I ain't good doing that. Come here.
Quantasia Sharpton.
My mental perfect. He never warned me about any STDs.
One such challenge would come in
Big girls need love too. I just want to say that for the record. You hear me? Big girls need love too. And she was big as hell. So she needed a lot of love. Shout out to Devon Bullock. Well, nigga, see, this is what I'm saying. Okay, this nigga name, shout out you, man. This nigga's name is Devon Bullock. But he put as his handle, Devon Bullock, a.k.a. DJ A2G. Like, gang, is your nickname DJ A2G? Because you could have put at DJ A2G. But instead you want to put your whole government, AKA, and then your nickname. That's a whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Shout out to you for the sub, though. Shout out to you for the sub. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. I need y'all to get them likes up, though. 85 likes. Golly. Okay, because this is what I'm going to do. I'm not even playing with y'all. Watch. We're going to be going along. Everything going to be good. Niggas all in the chat. Dre all in there. Hey, everybody. Hey. And I'm going to just end this motherfucker. Straight up, bro. 85? Like, come on, gang. Y'all, it's cool. Y'all niggas think I'm playing, huh? Y'all niggas must think I'm a liar or a joke. That's what y'all think. Watch.
2010, whenever Usher and his mom had just had so many disagreements over the years professionally that they decided to part ways professionally. Now, she had managed his career as his momager for 17 years. She had managed him, like I said, since he was basically 9 years old. Now, for Usher's side of the story, he says that he just kind of wanted his mom to let him be a man and let him grow up.
You fired her? How do you go about firing your mom?
Well, actually, you know, I didn't fire her. What happened was there was a difference in opinion. In any business relationship there will be. We begin to kind of grow apart in our theory. For the most part, I felt like this would be great for us. And I really want her to be supportive of the man, Usher.
Janetta's side of the story is, you know, she was the person that really made the magic happen. She did her job.
I did my job. You know, people judged me by the way I did my job, but I protected my son and my artists. You know, I knew when to be the mother and I knew when to be the manager. And
shout out my nigga Gangland Pharaoh. It's like 2 a.m. out there in the UK where he at and he's still working. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, still texting me, giving me clips, editing shit. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate all y'all too. I want to say that. Shout out my cousin because she helped me a lot, right? Shout out Dre of the Virgo. She helped me a lot. But shout out Gangland Pharaoh, bro. He literally been working all day. Like, all day trying to get this right and that right for me, bro. I greatly appreciate that shit because I don't have the time nor patience to do a lot of that shit, bro. So I appreciate when y'all niggas could give me them timestamps. Y'all niggas could give me them clips. You feel me? My dog Gangland Pharaoh is literally clipping shit up for me. He's literally clipping it up for me, gang. Shout out to bro, man. Y'all go sub up to his channel right now. He don't do nothing what I do. You know what I'm saying? He all conspiracy theory edition. You feel me? Aliens, UFOs, and all the whole shit. And it's interesting. Let's be real. Us as black people, we like all that shit. We do. Y'all niggas try to act like, oh, I don't like that shit, nigga. Yeah, we do. Go tap into my nigga channel, bro. Anybody you see with that Gangland tag on there, they official. Them are my people. And it's only one with that tag. And that's Pharaoh. Pay attention.
because I had his back 100%. So, you know, I expected, you know, people to think, oh, she's difficult. No, I'm not really difficult. You know, I'm just doing what's best.
You like being behind the scenes?
I really do. Now, I really do not like being out front. I am the person that makes the magic happen.
But long story short, they do both agree that the parting of ways or the firing had something to do with letting Usher spread his own wings and fly as an adult man beyond just being an artist, but he wanted to venture into other stuff. But as early as 2004, there were inklings of this strained dynamic. In that same 2004 feature for Rolling Stone, the author gave some insight into the types of disagreements that Usher and his mom were having. Even by then, apparently, she had scheduled him for some type of awards show appearance, but he did not want to go. The interviewer describes the confrontation. Usher confronted his mom, Janetta, on the phone while the Rolling Stone interviewer was in the car with them. He said, quote, "You didn't even consult me. I'm not doing it, dog. I'm not going to be a part of your madness. You're playing this like a game and you just lost a round. You're not thinking of what's good for Usher. Strategic moves, deliberate movement. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to talk to you later." And then he hung up the phone.
Whoa. Usher. Bro, I don't know where my lawyer at, bro. He ain't been around. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been around. That's my real lawyer who be in here. Gvnglvnd Niem's lawyer. That's my real lawyer who be in here. That's what's funny about it. You know what I'm saying? And he just supporting all the whole shit. He really be here. He was really in here for a cold minute just doing it up. C3, what it do, gang? What it do? Number love, yo. Swifty Panda. Shout out you, gang. Shout out you. We about to get into this next piece. Now, this is where the flavor camp gets deep. Look at Usher mama. Now, not too much on niggas' mamas, right? But this is the woman who sold her kid off at 13 to the flavor camp. To the flavor camp. That's crazy, shorty. That's crazy, shorty. We gonna get into this next piece. Sheesh, this is where it gets crazy. Crazy. Shout out my good people in the chat, man. If you are new here, sub up. I'm done telling niggas I'm cool. But if you new here, sub up. You know what I'm saying? If you just hopped in the chat, smash that like. I got 94. I need 6 more likes. I need 6 more likes. Like immediately. She sold her child for the bag. Swifty Panda. Yeah, that's what she did. Whole lot of flavors. Whole lot of flavors, right? Pause. Ooh. Usher. Look, though. I got 95. I'm not going to start the next shit till I get to 100 likes. Straight like that. Niggas got me fucked up. Or I'll just end this motherfucker. It's weird you want your teen son to be a sex symbol for real. I think so too. FKA. I think so too. Nah, we not going no more as bunks for the rest of the year. Facts. I think it is. Hey, Ant's in a chat for my nigga. I think it is bunk skunk for the rest of the year. So I'm gonna be real. I'm on some different shit. Boom, 100. That's what I like. Yeah, let's continue.
But do you think you would have hit?
Shout out my good people in the chat. I love y'all.
No, I don't think I would have.
Lead a one with, start a new relationship with you.
Let me tell you something. God is good because it happened overnight.
Oh, I didn't even know that shit.
Literally? I promise you. I promise you.
I can't hold on. I can't do this without my mother. Where my mother at?
Usher was sent to live with Diddy when he was 13 by LA Reid.
I
Pay
knew
attention, y'all. This
that it was a different atmosphere that he was gonna be.
Puffy. I think it was more or less about what Puff wanted me to do more than what it is that I needed to do. I guess there were a lot of times he didn't challenge things that maybe he would have challenged because he was young.
We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor
some
camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
And he was doing what people wanted him to do. You know, he was singing the way people wanted him to sing. He was acting the way people wanted him to act.
To actually wrestle off of the frosted plate.
You know, Usher.
Whoa. Wrestling for Frosted Flakes is flagrant. Hey, yo, my nigga, you can have the Frosted Flakes. Hey, yo, my G. Nah, don't even trip. Yeah. Nah, don't trip. You can have the Frosted Flakes. Yeah, nah, I was gonna get the Lucky Charms anyway. You hear me? Yeah, you can have the don't even trip. You can have the Frosted Flakes. Cause what we not gonna do is wrestle for them motherfuckers. The fuck is going on? We got 100 likes. I'm trying to get to 150, then 200. Straight like that. We running this back. I'm running this back from the top. Fuck this. From the top, this part 2 of the Flavor Camp.
But do you think you would have hit if you had not come to Atlanta?
No, I don't think I would have.
Lead a one with, start a new relationship with you.
Let me tell you something. God is good because it happened overnight.
Literally?
I promise you. I promise you.
I can't hold on. I can't do this without my mother. Where my mother at?
Usher was sent to live with Diddy when he was 13 by LA Reid.
I knew that it was a different atmosphere that he was gonna be.
Puffy. I think it was more or less about what Puff wanted me to do more than what it is that I needed to do. I guess there were a lot of times he didn't challenge things that maybe he would have challenged because he was young.
We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it was
camp.
called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
And he was doing what people wanted him to do. You know, he was singing the way people wanted him to sing. He was acting the way people wanted him to act.
To actually wrestle off of the frosted plate.
You know, Usher,
I want to make my name mean something.
let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Well, according...
It's given to me to make a difference, to usher in something. So that's what I'll do.
According to a man. Oh, yes.
Hey, where's Wendy? No disrespect or nothing like that, but where's Wendy? I venture to say that a lot of shit that she was doing that was like this, it's why she in the position that she in right now. You know what I'm saying? Wendy was very mean and malicious to a lot of people while she was, you know what I'm saying, up top. You feel me? She was at the top of the food chain and she was just bleeding people. Some of which was all fake. You know what I mean? But she sat up here in front of this audience and made it seem like it was actual facts. That type of shit is dangerous. That's why I be telling y'all, I don't know. I'm not going to get up here and be like, yeah, and this is the thing with the this and the. No, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where's Wendy? Where's Wendy? Sheesh. 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 Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. I want to tell y'all how much that I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Y'all really be doing it up for me. Y'all got a nigga to them 100 likes. You know what I'm saying? We at 104. I need more than that. Gang, I need more than that. But I'm telling y'all, I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all getting me to the 100. You feel me? Now let's get to 200. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get to 200 now. You feel me? Shout out all my good people in the chat, man. I hope y'all evening going well. This was like a surprise. Y'all know I don't even be going live like this, but I figured, yo, let me do something for my good people. You feel me? Snaps on the 40 are welcomed, encouraged. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a nigga in the basement doing his thing, broke, with no money. I'm a bum with no job or career.
Oh, yes. Oh, where have you been?
For years, this foreign-born A-list singer has refused to discuss what happened when he was younger under the tutelage of the one-named singer.
Like, I really admire R. Kelly. I really love his style.
A federal grand jury has indicted Kelly on 13 counts, including child.
According to a man, Usher, he's saying that Usher gave him herpes.
And I'm like, man, you know, there's a couple people she listens to. Usher, Dr. Oz, like when y'all say it, it's like, okay, cool.
Consider it like, I guess, marriage therapeutic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm making it easier, you know, in the conversation. And if y'all not married, I mean...
Can you make a song called In Your Butt?
You know, without that artist development of Arista LaFace Records, I wouldn't be the mentor that I am today.
Usher Raymond IV was born on October 14, 1978, to parents Janetta Patton and Usher Raymond III. Usher's relationship with his dad was basically non-existent because the dad unfortunately struggled with substance use and addiction throughout his life, so he didn't really spend any time around Usher as a kid. Usher grew up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where he attended a church where his mother was the choir director.
Growing up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, there wasn't a lot of different ways to really explore yourself, and then a lot of options of life.
At a young age, Usher wanted to be a preacher, but that would all change by the time he was 12 years old. Some sources credit his grandmother to discovering his singing talent, but Usher himself credits his mom.
Was your grandma discovered you as a singer, would you say, or not?
No, actually my mother.
Your mother?
Was the first person who gave me an opportunity to sing outside.
Was that?
We should turn that phone off, don't you think? Yeah, should hold all calls maybe. It'd be helpful.
Who again was the choir director at the church.
So it was your mother who discovered your voice, was it?
Yep. I think
That
it
would
was.
be a natural thing, I suppose, wouldn't it? Being your mother.
Yeah. Well, my mother was a youth director of a choir that she conducted at our church. My mother actually sang in the choir. I mean, of course, I sang every song that was on the radio, and I sang with my friends, but I never knew it as a career or something that I would really want to work at, to potentially make it a job or, you know, a passion of mine.
Amazing, really, sings. It's been your career since you were, what, 15?
Well, 13 actually.
13?
Yep.
But it wasn't until he joined a youth group that came to perform at his school. That's when I realized that he had talent.
Usher was serious about school. He really was. He was a good student. He was helpful. He had a lot of friends. I'll tell you a little secret about Usher that I shouldn't tell. Instead of reading, Usher could sing the words to it. Do you remember our reading group?
Yes.
And he could sing.
I'm about to say, let me find out Usher was dipping in that milk of Magurna.
And then we would get into it and we would start singing with Usher.
So at some point when Usher was like 10 or 11 years old, this singing group came to his school, and the group was called New Beginning. The group was composed of 4 young men, and they would sing and dance and perform for local high schools, and their message and their mission was to kind of keep kids off drugs and basically tell kids that you don't really have to be doing all that criminal stuff to be cool or whatever. Well, Usher really wants to join this group, and he basically begs his mom to join, and finally he does audition and he joins the group.
This is a photograph of your first band. I believe this is from 1993, and the name of the band...
New Beginning.
New Beginning. Were these like your neighborhood friends, or was this like a band of...
So we were like an anti-youth drug group. Like we would go out and we would go to schools and we would tumble and we would do positive things. There's just so many negative things in our world.
What was the first time you heard yourself on the radio? Was it from this?
The first time I ever heard myself on the radio, yes, I was in the group. And I think I was in the car with my mother. And I didn't believe it, but I heard myself on the radio and I'm like, oh my God, I made it, you know?
Yeah, that's exciting, so exciting. I mean, have you ever reached a level of excitement that equals that?
The first time is like no other. I mean,
in 1991, Usher did record 10 songs with the group New Beginning, and it was released only locally by mail or something, but eventually once Usher did become super famous, like by 2002, they did re-release that album, and you can get it today.
I was in a group for a very short amount of time. This was an anti-youth drug group. It was an anti-youth drug group in Chattanooga, Tennessee, which is where I'm from.
Usher's mom, Janetta, did tell this story about Usher meeting New Beginning at his school, and she said he met this group and he was very persistent that he wanted to be in the group.
He met this group, and he was very persistent. You know, he really wanted to sing in this group. So I said, okay, that's fine. I'll let you participate.
Janetta, Usher's mom, who would ultimately end up being his manager/momager of sorts, she actually said it wasn't until Usher joined this group and started performing that she realized how much talent Usher really did have.
Hey, y'all, continue to smash them likes. I got 105. I want more than that. You feel me? I'm trying to get to 200. We already passed 100. Trying to get to 200. Smash them likes. If you're new to the channel, sub up. Shout out Martha Chavez for the sub. I appreciate you. Wakamba Riera for the sub. Shout out you. Y'all got some code names. Swifty Panda. I knew you was new here because I never seen that name. I like that name. Swifty. Shout out you, man. Appreciate you. Demasked. Salute you for the sub as well. Damn, y'all been subbing. Erica Boyd, shout out you for the sub. Yeah. Anything else? Okay, cool, man. Shout out to everybody who subbed up during this stream. If you just popped in here, smash that like. Smash that like, please. And thank you.
I really realized that this kid right here is truly talented.
Yeah, so she was like training you?
Hey, Aunt, tell them niggas for real, because I will, bro, because I will. I could be doing whatever right now. What time is it? I'm on the West Coast, right? So it's 6:23, and I could be doing whatever right now. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So Erica Boy, salute you. Salute you. I appreciate that sub for real. Hell yeah. Shout out all my good people in the chat. Your face, Sugar Plum. Yeah. Yeah.
How did that work out?
Well, you know, my mother.
Like, do your push-ups, Usher. Come on, do it.
No. My mother, she can't get on you. My mother will, really rag on you if you, a puny man walking around feeling sorry for you. No, I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. You need to go ahead and work out. Do your thing. Have you done your vocal lessons for today? So she's been somewhat of a coach, a mother, a friend. Yeah. Best friend, all of that, in a ball. But I enjoy having my mother as my manager simply because, who more can you trust than, your own blood?
And that's about the time that Janetta decided that she wanted to move the family from Chattanooga, Tennessee to Atlanta, Georgia.
I moved to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and that's where I live now with my mother and my father and my younger brother.
But why in Tennessee?
Well,
it's not like the center of entertainment USA, right?
No, that's why I moved to Atlanta.
I knew that.
Hey, I love Rick and Morty, so that's what I think about when I see Swifty. That's what I think about. You know what I mean? Shout out Rick and Morty.
Out of town.
On the gang.
Atlanta was just an hour and a half away.
And she knew that here in Atlanta, there was more opportunity than in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And all you had to do was tap into the right mix.
We moved the family to Atlanta.
But Usher did not want to leave his hometown, and he did not want to leave his new band that he was in.
I decided to pull him out of the group. We are here in Atlanta. There are bigger opportunities here, which he told me, you have destroyed my life. You have destroyed my world. And can you imagine how heartbroken I was? Because I knew it was not a good situation for him. I knew that.
But you let him go to Flavor Camp nonetheless. We see Usher Mama sitting right there. I knew that it wasn't, talk to fake ass Angela Rye. I knew that it wasn't a thing for the thing. I knew that was no place for kids. But that nigga was getting that bag. So I let him go. Sheesh. I be telling y'all all the time how niggas sell ass out here for cheap. I tell y'all all the time how niggas sell ass. I ain't gonna say Usher career is cheap though. Excuse me. If you're gonna sell ass, I guess sell ass like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? But ain't no selling ass over here at all. You know? But it's crazy people will sell they ass, they kids ass, sister, brother, cousin ass for the bag, for some clout. That shit is disheartening, especially when I watch that with my people. It ain't nothing against nobody else, but I'm for mine, right? Like everybody should be for theirs. And it's like I watch my people sell they self and they people out all the time. That shit is disgusting. That shit is disgusting, bro. That's why I don't participate in all the bullshit. So I'm not selling ass. Y'all know me, though. I don't even need to say that to y'all. Everybody in here, y'all niggas know. I'm not selling ass for nothing, gang. That's not what we doing. She done sold Usher off to the diddler, gang. Flavor Camp. Niggas like, hey, we got these signups for Flavor Camp. I'm be like, the fuck is Flavor Camp? She ain't said nothing. Signed that shit. Whoo! I heard that Diddy was the nigga's guardian. Pay attention.
And Janetta is pretty consistent on this story as she tells it in interviews. And Usher's pretty consistent on it too. But when I was researching,
Janetta need to go down in a Rico too.
For this video, I found a different version of the story. And I don't know if it's necessarily exactly a completely different version of the story, but it certainly has some details that Janetta and Usher left out. And it comes from one of those band members who was actually in New Beginning with Usher.
Anthony Bird was a part of the child sensation group called the New Beginning. Let's go back to those days, man. How did the group form, man?
Darryl Wheeler was out there. I was also in the group called Flip Over.
What is a child sensation group? We gonna run that back because I want to know if I heard that correctly. I don't want no child sensation. Child sensation group sounds crazy. Pay attention. It's a child sensation group. Look at these niggas. Look at these niggas. Ooh, compromised. Golly.
Those band members who was actually in New Beginning with Usher.
Anthony Bird was a part of the child sensation group called the New Beginning. Let's go back to those days, man. How did the group form, man?
Daryl Wheeler was out there. I was also in the group called Flippo Mars. Daryl found me in that group and seen the talent that I had.
What, brother?
And he formed a group called the Happy Clowns, man. And we used to dress up in clown suits and tell kids to just say no to drugs all around the projects, all at the schools, all over the world. And we met a guy named Sylvester Burke, and he said, man, you need to get them kids out of them clown suits and put them in some nice clothes, man. Make them like New Edition. They'll make $1 million. He took us out the clown suits and the makeup, but kept us singing positive music. We used to stand on the street corners and sell those.
Hey, y'all that I said, BJ, one of the biggest cloud chasers on YouTube. Do your homework. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't do no homework. Niggas sent me this Caucasoid. I never heard of her either. I never heard of her. Niggas sent me her and said, oh, look at this. I'm going to be honest. She doing good work on this topic. But I don't know her. Like I don't know Brandon Bukkake or What's the Dirt. None of that. Hey, right now. You hear me? Right now, I need all y'all niggas to stop what y'all doing. All y'all niggas. Come in here banging. Oh, my God. Shout out my cousin, man. Don't type like that, bro. Don't type like that in here, bro. It's a positive environment. Don't type like that, bro. Shout out to my cousin, Terpy Trichomes, in the building. I need y'all to sub up to bro channel immediately. You hear me? Immediately. Bro over there teaching y'all how to be Dr. Green Thumb. He growing the weeds. He growing the this and the that. And y'all don't know that nigga like y'all don't know me. And he's not friendly either. Just kidding. He is friendly. Sub up to YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, comment. On the gang. Shout out my cousin. Shout out my cousin, this motherfucker. He a whole YouTuber now. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him.
Tapes and CDs, man. We ended up signing a record deal with out of Fort Lauderdale with a company called Foresight Records. It took off like our life changed, man. When we ended up putting the album out.
So New Beginning charted on Billboard?
Yeah. And so Usher's mama at the time said, you know, hey, I want my son to be the lead singer of the group. Usher can't be Adrian singing. Usher, I tell him to his face, and he know that.
And Adrian and I, we were the lead singers in the green shirt.
One's Adrian?
Right there in the green shirt. And we were the lead singers.
Okay.
And so, but his mom wasn't having. His mom was like, I want Usher out front. If you notice the picture, let me grab a picture right quick, okay?
This is classic shit y'all getting right here, y'all. This is shit that I didn't even know. You feel me?
This picture right here, that's the group.
Right.
That's in the purple. That's Usher in the white.
Right.
When his mother bought him that white shirt on purpose, she was supposed to get him a yellow shirt.
Okay.
But she wanted him to stand out, so she bought him that white shirt.
Okay.
And that's why it looked like that on this picture. His mom wasn't having it. She ended up moving to Atlanta and kept pressuring Daryl, make him be out front. And Daryl was like, nah, they all sing together. They a group. They gonna stay together. So she used to take out songs. She worked at Blue Cross Blue Shield in Atlanta. LaFace Record label was at the top of Blue Cross Blue Shield. He owned the whole top floor. She would give the music to the janitor and have him take it up there. And one day, the record exec that said, I want to meet Miss Patton and bring us music and Usher up there. They listened to our music and he was like, man, where this group at? Babyface fell in love with it. And his mom and them told him that, you know, we weren't together no more. The group
were y'all together at the time, or she just said that?
No, we were still together. She just told me we wasn't together no more, but my son's still singing. And so she took Usher up there, and Usher was singing for him, and they fell in love with him, and they signed him to a deal.
And that part right there,
yo, shout out BJ for the X-Files music, because this shit is weird. This is extraterrestrial. This is X-Files Shit, if you ask me. XXX Files, if you ask Niem.
Is a major discrepancy. On Usher's Wikipedia page and on all these different places, it is very clear that the story that's presented to the public is that Usher was signed only after going on.
Hey, Reg Dog, my nigga, chill out, bro. Chill out, Reg. Straight from Inglewood. Chill out, my nigga. We just doing it up in here, you know what I'm saying? We just doing it up. Chill out, my nigga. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. You know what I'm talking about?
On talent shows and things like that. I'll get into what that public story is. We are going to talk about it in just literally a few seconds. But in the meantime, I do just want to point out here. Anthony Bird said the way that Usher got signed was...
Shout out my nigga Showface in the building. Oh, champ. Usher's going down, champ. He got the herp chirp, champ. Oh, champ.
That Usher's mother worked in the same building as Babyface's record label.
So I moved to Atlanta. My mother, she began to showcase me, you know, in different talent shows. And, you know, I was recognized, you know, luckily by someone, you know, who was an executive at a record company. So they introduced me to LA Babyface. And, you know, I sang for them and they sort of let me.
Yeah, Red.
We want you. Like that.
Something like that. Or more or less like, can you handle this? Do you really want to do this?
Well, would it come as a surprise to you to know that Babyface's record label was none other than LaFace Record?
Hey, I'm about to run this back. Look at Usher. Usher. That nigga got the Romy Rome liquor store MCM fit. What? This nigga got the Romy Rome MCM liquor store fit. If you know, you know. You know? Do you know? He got the MCM on right now. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Was none other than LaFace Records. And LaFace Records was a joint venture started by L.A. Reid and Arista Records and Babyface. So this is the first version of the story that you're going to...
Yo, look at Champ. He's little as hell in there. Look at him banging his fist. He little, bro. Look at this. He little with nothing but grown men. What do you think comes of something like this? Golly, that's wild to me. Pay attention to what's going on here, man. This is not normal. Niggas be like, Hollywood, oh, we got to do this and you got to groom them. Ooh, groom. Grooming is not okay. It's not. Not when it comes to underage children. It's not cool.
Babyface.
Shout out my nigga Turpy in the building. Y'all go sub up to my cousin channel right now. For real. If y'all fuck with me, sub up to my cousin channel right now, bro. He trying to go up. Please and thank you.
So this is the first version of the story that you're going to hear in this video, but I do want to give you a heads up and a warning that it is not the only version you're going to hear.
And you know, a whole lot of other things happen, from him running away from home, from fights and, you know, tears and crying.
Apparently he was crying every day, and he even tried to run away from home to avoid moving to Atlanta. He accused his mother of destroying his life and trying to take his dreams away. In any event, the family did end up moving to Atlanta, and by the family, I mean Janetta, Usher, Usher's stepdad, and Usher's half-brother. And once they moved to Atlanta, that's whenever Janetta started to enter Usher into local talent competitions, and this is where it starts to sound very familiar to not only Britney Spears, but also to the Backstreet Boys. And like I already said, Usher did tell his mom that she, quote, destroyed his life.
And so I began to enter him into competitions after I pulled him out of that group.
Hey, real quick, pay attention to what they just said. I'm about to run this back. We in here cooking. I'm doing my shit straight like that. Pay attention to what they just said. Golly.
Janetta, Usher, Usher's stepdad, and Usher's half-brother. And once they moved to Atlanta, that's whenever Janetta started to enter Usher into local talent competitions, and this is where it starts to sound very familiar to not only Britney Spears, but also to the Backstreet Boys. And like I already said, Usher did tell his mom that she, quote, destroyed his life.
And so I began to enter him into competitions
after I pulled him out of that group, which he told me, "You have destroyed my life. You have destroyed my world." And can you imagine how heartbroken I was?
Who is Shorty? She look like Angela Rye. Is that Angela Rye? Is that Angela Rye, y'all? Shame on Angela Rye.
Broken I was, because I knew it was not a good situation for him. I knew that.
When you pulled him out of that group, how long was it before Usher was able to know and you were able to know in your heart that as a mom you made the right decision?
Let me tell you something. God is good, because it happened overnight.
Literally?
I promise you. In 3 months' time, from the time I took him out that group to the time that he signed his deal, he was on Star Search and had a record deal.
That's amazing. So when Usher was 12 or 13 years old, he meets Bobby Brown's bodyguard, a man by the name of AJ Alexander, at a local talent show in Atlanta, one that his mom had put him in.
The one place where you get an audience or an immediate reaction, whether you're good at it or you're bad at it, is at the talent show. The Holiday Inn that we're getting ready to go to is the place where the audition was held for the Atlanta Talent Search. That was like the big break. That was the talent show that offered me my big break. And I met AJ there.
What's up with the police escort? You know I got warrants, man.
So
it's a place, dog, where it started.
This little detail also brings up yet again how it's important that there's two different versions of this story we're working with.
AJ really believed in Usher from the first day that we did the audition for the competition. It was AJ.
Well, this one right here. And when you started singing, it's like you went from 13 to 23. I was like, yo, this dude is a superstar. I saw it that quick.
We can't go in there right now, but this is actually...
Clive did Diddy. Diddy did Usher. Usher did Bieber. Sheesh. What a vicious, disgusting cycle of degeneracy. This nigga was just trying to get a record deal and got herpes. Sheesh.
Was discovered, and AJ met me. I was performing on this stage right here. Who would have ever thought that way out here in the middle of Decatur at the Holiday Inn, I would meet the guy who would introduce me to the record company that actually put together my first album and believed in me enough to record an album with.
People used to make fun of him. I used to make him sing on the spot. It was like, sing this. Everybody told me, I said, sing. And it was sing everywhere. I said, sing, bitch. And I used to get mad because even major producers, remember I had you sing for Dallas Austin
and 112, man. 112.
Because on the one hand, the official story from Usher and his mother, Janetta, is Janetta pulled Usher out of this band, starts putting him in these local talent competitions in Atlanta. One thing leads to another. In a very rapid amount of time, Usher meets AJ Alexander, who happens to also be Bobby Brown's bodyguard. On the other hand, one of Usher's New Beginning bandmates said that Usher's mom was two-timing and scheming against them behind their backs and basically shopping Usher around as a solo act. In his version of the story, Janetta is passing off, little New Beginnings tapes to the janitor of the Babyface's records, which is LaFace Records, which is where Usher did end up getting signed for his first album. But Babyface himself has produced music for Bobby Brown. So at this point, I do start to wonder, are these record companies sending, bodyguards and random people out to these local talent shows just to scout for talent? Or is this whole meeting Bobby Brown's bodyguard thing just a cover-up for perhaps the true story?
If they exposed to a lot of different people.
You're such and such producer, like, yo, hey, I got this kid, man. This kid can sing. You really got to check this kid out, man. I mean, this kid is dope, man. Go sing for him. Go sing, man.
And I would go into the all-time famous moves.
And the only one that listened to me was Brian Reed.
Yeah.
Only one. Brian Reed.
Brian Reed. Thank you very much.
I first heard about Usher from my brother.
He looks like a creep off rip. Look at L.A. Reid, Antonio L.A. Reid. He looks like a creep. What's up, Faz? You want some Three Musketeers? Yeah. All right, for sure. Shout out all the parents in the chat. It's my little nigga right here, man. I'm gang. He said, Daddy, I had food. I want 3 Musketeers. I got you, gang. Nah, I got you. Don't even worry about nothing. What? Don't worry. Look at my son. He like, you might miss out on something, Daddy. You don't have to get it to me. I'm going to get it to you, my boy. Don't even worry about it.
Client who was vice president of A&R at LaFace, and he told me that he had saw this young man that he really thought was incredible. And I said, you know what, would you bring him by the office?
Got up there, LA was in the office, and Usher was just like, he could believe me in LA.
Usher performed for me in my office. So I went in and got all the girls in the office and asked them to come in.
So he started singing for the ladies, and it was like, oh, this kid's cute. And there was one lady named Cheryl, the one I had the crush on. Just like this, she said they had a nice little dress on. Usher went up to her like that. He started singing, and he kissed her on her knee. She's like,
and this guy was 13 years old. So a 13-year-old charming these, 20-year-old women. I was very impressed with it.
And they cut the music off and said, do you want a deal? Would you like to sound my record company?
He got down on one knee and he sang Boyz II Men's End of the Road. He really charmed the girls in my office.
That was my first meeting with Usher, and it was also the day that I signed.
Things to think about. Now, AJ would take Usher around to perform at more local talent shows, and that's how Usher eventually did land a spot on Star Search.
I went to the Star Search. You're familiar with that, right?
Right, absolutely.
With the Star Search.
And a welcome 14-year-old Usher Raymond.
How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye?
Star Search did a lot for me professionally. Just to be in front of a camera, in front of millions of people, that was basically the beginning of all of it.
I got a lot of calls after that.
All right, real quick in the chat, because I see y'all doing it up. Who's worse, Diddy or R. Kelly? Who's worse, Diddy or Kels? R. Kelly was damn near running a cult. They had a hard time getting him because they all said it was consensual. Sheesh. Who was worse? Who was worse? Diddy or Kels? That's what I want to know. Smash them likes. If you're new to the channel, please sub up. The Diddler gang. They both terrible. Diddy. Shout out Mo P in the building, man. I think they both despicable, if you ask me. Kels had them in cages. Sheesh. Facts. Kels was also pissing on things.
But beforehand, I had talked to a big LaFace, a rap over at LaFace. He introduced me to L.A. Reid and Babyface. I had a talent show in Atlanta, Georgia. I had won it like 3 times, and he finally said, "Yo, I want you to meet somebody. You wanna, have a record deal?" I said, "Sure, hey, why not?" So
why not? And you were 14 years old, right?
Actually, I was 13.
13.
When this happened, yeah.
And a welcome 14-year-old Usher Raymond.
I was 13.
Mo P said they both going to hell. Oh, me.
And then I went over.
Did you feel like that took away from your childhood at all?
No, I was living every day. I mean, I had a mother who was strict. I still had to clean up the house, take the garbage out, and then still, complete an album. Go to school, go to sleep,
Diddy like Uranus. Sheesh. Shout out FKA. He said Diddy like Uranus. I never heard of it from Kels, but to each its own. I'm not saying how I feel about it. I want to know how y'all feel. I want to know how y'all feel. I see P coming, I move. She saw piss coming, she stayed. Shout out my cousin. Shout out to the Boondocks, man.
Do your homework, mop the floor, take the dog out, take the dog for a walk. Don't make me take my pen.
I love your mom.
And there's all kinds of similarities in this formula, this pattern. I don't even know what to call it. We're calling it the web right now, but I really don't know. A lot of these people definitely started their careers on Star Search. And you can go and just look up the Star Search Wikipedia and see all the people who ended up being A-list celebrities and B and C.
Hey, shout out Yadada, because I'm definitely going to do my research on Shorty once this is over. I don't care because she provided the content that I needed for this specific subject, right? But I'm definitely going to do my research on Shorty because I don't know none of these people. I be telling y'all all the time, Brandon Bukkake, What's the Dirt? Any of these, I don't be knowing these people. You feel me? She did a great job on this, though. I have to say that. I don't know what her aim or angle is in general because I don't follow her. She got Farnsworth Bentley in the background. She got a Ciroc cake. She got a Ciroc cake in the background, gang. It's a lot of work and effort that goes into this right here, what she doing. But I will look into her, yada. Don't worry about anything.
List celebrities kind of went straight to Star Search. I guess that might have been pretty common at that time, but they were certainly, and by they I mean the record labels, were certainly scouting talent from Star Search. We got Usher, we got Britney Spears, we got the Backstreet Boys, I think Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, Aaliyah. I mean, everybody was going on Star Search.
Well, I mean, I will say this, I have been of the opinion that it can be a little misleading, you know, especially for artists who have worked what is called the chilling circuit. You know, and had to, you know, travel around in a van and go city to city, state to state, day to day, day and night, put the hours in. You know, these shows make it a lot easier. But, you know, those opportunities pave the way. I mean, if you go all the way back to, you know, Berry Gordy when he had his review, all of the artists traveled on a bus and, you know, they would perform. And that was the way that they kind of build, you know, a catalog and built.
Oh, Dre talking about, if you want to do your research, I can get you on the phone with her. Tap her in right now. Tap her in right now. Since you got the direct line to BJ. You know what I'm talking about? Tap her in right now then. In the comments, popping it. If you want to do your research, I can get you on the phone with her tonight. Capitals, all caps, tonight. Well, then call her ass up.
What is the legacy of Motown?
Now, I tried really hard not to go down an entire side quest rabbit hole on AJ Alexander being Bobby Brown's bodyguard because in addition to the Whitney Houston connection, there's also this boy band connection, and that's kind of the point of this whole series is to show y'all the same exact formula that they have applied to all of these child stars along the way. And by along the way, I mean all the way as far back as like the 50s with Motown Records. Again, like I said, I tried really hard not to go down this rabbit hole, but I have to just mention it here. Bobby Brown having his bodyguard at local talent shows to scout local talent is very interesting, and it definitely fits right into this model. Bobby Brown was also in a boy band. Now, was it the same type of boy band like we would conceptualize it today? No, but it was called New Edition, and it was managed for a time by a man named Maurice Starr. And Maurice Starr learned directly from Motown founder Berry Gordy. Now, Berry Gordy, way back in the Motown in the 50s and the 60s, whatever, he trains up this guy named Maurice Starr.
Crazy how this Diddy scandal is taking down Motown. Sheesh.
Starr ends up having a talent competition where he discovers a band called New Edition and takes them on as a manager. He ends up getting fired by New Edition for only paying him like $2 a week or something crazy. And Maurice Starr goes on to found and establish another super successful boy band called New Kids on the Block.
With New Kids, I mean, you couldn't go wrong. I mean, we had over 4,000 products out there, different products, and everything was selling.
New Kids sleeping bag, New Kids phone, New Kids dolls, New Kids Walkman, New Kids puzzles, New Kids tapes, New Kids books, New Kids videos.
Everything was selling, everything. So you couldn't go wrong. I mean, you could say a sock, a pencil with a piece of dirt on it, you know, a towel from underarm deodorant. I mean, anything.
I noticed that the merchandise for New Edition wasn't really selling to white kids, but it was selling to black. So I figured the ultimate would be a teen white act. And that's when I came up with the idea of New Kids on the Block.
Which was basically the blueprint for the Backstreet Boys.
When New Kids on the Block, that's when I took it to the street. You know, I remember the first time I went into a flower shop and I heard this little white kid singing. I said, hey, you want to be in a group and all? I said, I'm, Maurice Starr. He hadn't really heard of New Edition. So, and I said, well, here's my number. If you want to do this, give me a call. I got a call. It wasn't from him. It was from the FBI saying that, why is this big black man giving little white boys his telephone number?
And he co-managed this band with a man named Dick Scott.
Hello, my name is Dick Scott. I've been in the business so long.
Now, Dick Scott learned directly from none other than Motown legend and founder, Berry Gordy. So it goes, Berry Gordy trains up Dick Scott as a Motown executive. Then Dick Scott works with Maurice Starr to co-manage New Kids on the Block. But there was another New Kids on the Block manager named Johnny Wright. He was the tour/road manager with his wife, Donna Wright.
Johnny Wright was featured heavily in some of my more recent videos about this topic, the one with P. Diddy and the one with the Backstreet Boys, because he was a major Hollywood manager back in the day, and he still is today. Johnny Wright was the tour manager for New Kids on the Block. He was Britney Spears' manager. He was NSYNC's manager and Justin Timberlake's manager specifically. He was Backstreet Boys' manager. I mean, he was all up in the mix back in the day. So we have a direct line from Berry Gordy, Dick Scott, Maurice Starr, Johnny Wright, and that leads us directly to the Backstreet Boys. And it goes from the boy band Jackson 5 to New Edition, which is supposed to mean New Edition of Jackson 5. New Edition inspires New Kids on the Block.
Yo, I don't know what Shorty aim is, but this is what I'm going to tell you. This worked for what I was doing right now. Shorty's cooking. I don't know what her aim is, and I'm going to research that. Yada. Please believe I'm going to research that. Niggas like, oh, I can get you on the phone with her tonight. I'm going to research Shorty, but I'm going to tell you this. She's cooking. She is chefing. Straight like that. All she doing is connecting the dots that are there. This is different. I didn't even watch this full video, so I'm this is like a genuine live reaction because I'm watching this with y'all, and I'm just like, damn. I almost cut it off. She like Motown. We'll do that about Motown. Ow! But no one's safe. Shout out my nigga Damian Jackson in the building. I see you, gang. Hold up. What's the deal, fam? 40 Fair. Shout out my nigga Damian Jackson with the 40 Fair. That's my dog. You hear me? $9.99 on the 40. He said Dick Scott is decrepit. Sheesh. I don't even know that nigga. But the name alone is sinister. Sinister.
New Kids on the Block inspires Backstreet Boys, and Backstreet Boys is the blueprint for the modern day boy band. Anyway, back to Usher. So we have a 13-year-old Usher, and he is about to go on Star Search. And again, the whole thing was set up by Bobby Brown's bodyguard, AJ Alexander.
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe this little kid was doing all the things he was doing, getting in their face, kissing their hands.
People thought he was singing one track. That's how pitch perfect he was.
I was all out in the audience. I was all over the girls. I was a ham.
Well, AJ invites someone else to come and watch a young Usher perform on Star Search, and that someone else is a man by the name of Bryant Reed. And Bryant Reed isn't just some random bodyguard. No. Bryant Reed is actually the brother of one of the biggest, most powerful record executives at the time, L.A. Reid.
How did you get your record deal? Well, that came about through a talent show in Atlanta, Georgia.
Shout out Swifty Panda for that 5 on my 40. He didn't even say nothing. He just sent the little controller. Shout out you, gang. I appreciate you. Again, snaps on the 40 are welcome. It's not here to take the person in charge of BAM. Whoa! Did I hear BAM being mentioned? Hey, Sugar Plum. I see you. I'm talking about in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Monique Hill in the building. His mom sold him out. Cold game. Cold game. Usher.
You never believe this, man. Check this out. I was recognized by L.A. Reid's brother, Brian Reid, who was the A&R at LaFace Record. He just called me out of the blue and was like, yo, Usher, I want you to come up there and sing for my brother and Babyface. I was like, nah, you joking. I'm serious. So I came up there, sung for him in the office now. Brace yourself. I sung for L.A. Face and a couple of employees, and right off after that, you got it.
Okay, so we just made contact with BJ. She said that's 10 o'clock right now where she's at. You know what I'm talking about? So she can't get on the line or nothing like that, but she will conduct an interview with me, and she won't strike my page for for using her videos. That's crazy that was even the thing. Like, oh, you're using my videos. I could strike you, but I won't strike you because I'm friends with Drea. You know, and that's cool. That's cool. So, all y'all in here, all 100-something of y'all in here, pay attention. I will have the interview with Shorty coming soon. Because that's what I just heard right now. Let's read this back right now. Y'all niggas getting real time shit going on. She won't strike you, and she will do an interview with you. Okay, cool. So y'all look forward to that. Y'all look forward to that because I'm looking forward to it. I just be wanting to ask people questions. Again, I be wanting to talk to Break Baby and all the whole shit. I be just wanting to ask niggas questions, but niggas don't want to fuck with me. Straight up, niggas don't want to fuck with me, bro. Because I can't be controlled. Niggas can't politic me. They tried. Niggas can't politic me, bro. Straight up. Mo P said, LOL. Drea got the power and the connections. No, nigga, I got the power and the connections. I do. I'm the power and the connections. The power would have been getting her on the line right now. I could do like Kiwi Head. What you say? What'd you say? I could do like Kiwi Head. That's the power. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my cousin because, you know what I mean? She mixy. And she know all these niggas. She friends with all these niggas, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because that works as far as like, you know, the managerial status. You feel me? That's what's up. And I want y'all to press for this too. Because that's why I'm telling y'all right now. So I'm telling y'all right now. I heard they rather verb with this clash of words. No, I'm just playing. But she's saying she go do the interview with me. You feel me? So I'm looking forward to that. We'll see if that happens. Back to Usher.
I mean, that sounds real easy with this business.
And something I'm starting to realize is it doesn't actually really matter what label these people work for because they move labels all the time. It's just like lawyers move in big law firms. What really matters is the name behind the label. It don't really matter what the name of the label is. L.A. Reid already had established a pretty strong relationship with Sean Puff Daddy P. Diddy Combs, and that's going to become important in a moment. But we have 13-year-old Usher. He auditions on Star Search. We have L.A. Reid's brother coming to watch him perform on Star Search, and apparently he knocked the socks off of L.A. Reid's brother Bryant. There are clips from...
Pause, BJ. You can't say things like knocked the socks off of L.A. Reid's brother. You know what's going on, shorty? That's why I want to talk to her. You know what's going on, shorty? Knock the socks off of... Come on now. That's crazy. Get your girl, Dre. Get your girl.
Clips from this performance, and you can see a young Usher was working it just like a...
Hold on. She said, LOL, cousin, you a hater. She said, I'm a hater. LOL, cousin, you a hater. And we all know I'm your manager. You my manager. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. But I'm not a hater, man. I ain't no hater. Young Merv, what it do, gang? A nigga said Optimus Nematron. Salute, ganger. Salute you, bro. Good to see you in here. Christoph Metcalf, what it do, gang? Adam 22 gonna have a Diddy case. Hey, Christoph. Kiwi had already got that, but nobody want to talk about that. Kiwi had already has that. Kiwi had already has that. Desiree, do your Googles. Smash them likes, y'all. Smash them likes. If you're new to the channel, please sub up. What up, Gvnglvnd Niem? Shout out from the haters world. Big Trippy, what's up, fool? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my haters world people who be in here. Lord Niem, I like that. Mo P, Lord Niem, I like that. Shout out to all my hater world people who be in here, bro. That's dope. I love that shit. Shout out my nigga Sinner. He ain't even in here right now, but I'm just showing bro love because he really be tapped in. Sure, he sleep or working, or else he'd be in here. Shout out Sinner. Jordan Braxton Bailey. Shout out you for that $1.99 on my 40. I appreciate you, Jordan. Gang. Angel Lane. Gang. Caution signs and bowling pins in the chat. Y'all know what the fuck going on right now.
Young Backstreet Boy was, but he was in the audience. He was gyrating. He was holding out his hand to the audience. He was hamming it up. And I guess this really impressed not only...
Shout out Swifty Panda with that $5 on my 40. He said, I don't want to hear excuses. I want to see results. Where them digits? Swifty, talk to him. Where are the digits? That's what I want to know. A's up. SP, you know what the fuck going on in here. You know what the fuck going on in here. Please don't never get it fucked up with me. Melvin. That's my shit, nigga. Mine. Look what I could do on here. Y'all please be aware of the internet. You could do whatever you want to do on the internet. I just took a nigga whole gang, made it mine. We a bowling team. I'm pressing shit out here. Civilian shakedown. You could do whatever you want to do on the internet. A nigga made up a whole story about how he slapped me. I don't even like mentioning that, but I mention it because it bothers me. And I'm not gonna lie. I mention it because my people be pressing me. They still press me about that shit. I could. Yo, it's not that serious. I'll be like, bro, it's not that serious. And it's been like 3 weeks since he said it. But they're not playing. They don't think this is a joke. Straight up. But you know what I did? I took that from Big Mama. I said, oh, Big Mama just made up a whole thing. Big Mama lied and did a whole thing. Big Mama got niggas in my chat like, hey, what's up? And woo. All that. And I'm like, okay, so I could say whatever I want. I could make up whatever I want. You know what I mean? That's what you could do on the internet. Y'all got to pay attention to that. Y'all got to pay attention. Pay attention. Stole your gang. Facts. It's mine. SP, I'm still about to get you that hat. Don't get it fucked up. I ain't forgot.
L.A. Reid's brother, but L.A. Reid himself.
My younger brother, his name is Bryant. He went to a talent show. He says, I saw this kid.
He blew me away with his stage presence.
Whoa. So that's Bryant. Golly. So that's Bryant Reid. Okay. Thank you for that. So that's Bryant Reid. I want y'all to take a second and just look at that screen and see what's going on. So that's Bryant Reid. Hey, Bryant. Hey, Bryant.
his showmanship.
You have to see him. I was like, okay, not particularly excited. Okay, bring him by.
He had that intangible, that it factor.
So he auditions for L.A. Reid.
So he brings Usher to my office at 14 years old.
Just by himself or with his parents?
With his mother. Usher comes in and he starts to perform for me. He drops down on one knee and he starts singing this song called End of the Road, a song that Babyface and I had produced for Boyz II Men. It was a really big hit. He starts singing the song, and like that, I was like, oh my God. Two things happened. One is a star was born, and two, I really knew what my calling was that day. I was like, now I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to find guys like Usher.
And he gets signed to the label LaFace on the spot.
He was offered a deal on the spot. That was it.
Literally the same day he auditioned, which in my opinion...
Running that back, I want to show y'all. Come on, dog. Hey, Bryant. Shout out my sister Queen in the building. She said, Tutti Frutti, Hall Rudy. Look at us. I'm dead. Ain't no way. Oh, you got me in here fucked up tonight. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way, man. Come on. Come on. I can't fuck with Queen, bro. I can't fuck with Queen, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tutti Frutti, all Rudy. It's crazy. Bro, I'm about to end this shit. I'm about to end this shit right now. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way, bro. It's your friend. This your friend? I ain't gonna do gang like that. I ain't even gonna do you like that.
On the spot. That was it.
Literally the same day he auditioned, which in my opinion kind of set off alarm bells because that means that Usher's mom probably did not have time to run the contract by any lawyers, which is a little bit exactly the same as the Backstreet Boys.
When the band came to New York to sign their record contract, Denise, who was AJ's mother, wanted an outside lawyer to look at the contract. And Lou says, absolutely not, it's now or never. And so she signed.
Hey, we signed a contract. Let's move forward and let's make a lot of money together and let's make this thing happen.
So once little baby 13-year-old Usher is signed, they put him to work immediately and they let him sing a featured song on the Poetic Justice soundtrack. And looking back at this very first music video, it is clear that Usher was destined for the A-list. The music video featured a tiny little Usher in a suit in the Stanley Moss Courthouse. Probably, alongside a still living Kim Porter, Tupac Shakur, and young Janet Jackson. According to reports, when Usher was first signed to LaFace, he was given Sean Puff Daddy Combs as a mentor? Let me not get ahead of myself. Anyway, okay, so Usher is 13 years old, and that's the time where he was set to record his first album with L.A. Reid's label, LaFace, and he promptly began to lose his voice and struggle with acne because he was going through puberty.
Jan Smith, an Atlanta, Georgia native, has worked with over 3,000 students in 14 years. Her vocal training client list includes multi-platinum Grammy-winning artists such as Rob Thomas, Matchbox 20, Chili of TLC, Jermaine Dupri, L.A. Reid, and many nationally acclaimed recording artists.
When he first came to you, what was he like?
Well, he was in a point of distress at that point, having some problems with his voice, and actually his mother had called her friend Elton John. And Elton was in a studio here in Atlanta working on a project with some friends of mine who are in Collective Soul. And anyway, Janetta asked Elton for a referral, knowing that Elton had vocal problems. And Elton referred her to me. And Elton referred her to me. So she brought her son to me, and we evaluated what was going on with him. I had him see a doctor first, and then we...
He was going through puberty. Elton John, what does Elton John have to do with this? Elton John is in this web? Benny and the Jets. Head ass. What is going on? I'm so confused. Not Elton. Not Elton.
Began working on rebuilding his voice so that he could make his high notes and straighten out some of his range.
Shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all being. Oh shit, I can't hear that. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate y'all being in here. God damn. They surrender Usher with freaky ass. Nah, for real though. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Elton John is in the midst of this shit. That's kind of crazy, y'all. Stay tuned for part 3, 4, 5, all that. I'm going to be covering it straight up. I heard I'm in the Diddy algorithm. Pause. I don't even know if that's a pause thing, but I feel like I should pause everything in this sector. Right? I heard I'm in the Diddy algorithm, so don't worry about anything, y'all. Right? Don't worry about anything because I'm going to be reporting all this to y'all because it's interesting to me. Now I want to get into this video. Now this is the Kardashians, Sir Elton John. But he got knighted. What they put on his back. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Benny and the Jet. Look though. I want to get to this last clip. I had a couple more, but I ain't trying to drag y'all out. I know y'all niggas trying to do whatever y'all doing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I want to shout out to this next dude. Cause bro, he knighted all right, FKA. I want to get into this next clip and this man been doing his due diligence. You understand me? Plugging all kind of shit together. The Kardashians, Kris Jenner, Khloe, Kim. They all was with the Diddy parties. And a little more. Right? So we gonna get into my good brother. Letting y'all know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? The rabbit hole gets deeper. I promise. I promise. Shout out to this good brother doing the Lord's work. Straight like that. Straight like that. Because this nigga did some real research. What I need y'all to do is pay attention to what this man is saying. These next clips ain't long at all. It's 8-minute, 9-minute clip. But I want y'all to really comprehend this. Digest this. Consume this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be back on live tomorrow. And we going to discuss this because I want to know what y'all feel about this. Because this is crazy. This is crazy. Shout out Diddy in the chat. Y'all shout out Diddy in the chat, man. Salute Diddy in here. That's crazy. I'm trying to troll with this nigga. I'm trying to troll with this nigga if you know how to do that. Yeah. So we gonna get to the good brother content right here because he's connecting dots once again. Nah, but bro in here, that's crazy. This is the same nigga. This is the same nigga from last time, but he actually changed his profile picture to Diddy, apologizing. Smash them like, Shaw. If you new to the channel, please sub up. I'm done saying I'm cool. Sub up. Me and my cousin been making what? Hold on. Oh, Red Dog. Squeeze came up with that. Me and my cousin been making belly on. Oh, I'm about to say, cause your cousin ain't belly on shit. The fuck? Samuel Jones. Shout out to you. This nigga Diddy. Diddy here wildin'. Hey, you gotta chill. Pump your brakes, Diddy. I'm cool with you in here trolling, but chill with that. You know what I mean? Let's just get into this content. Wow.
So, Diddy and the Kardashians may have a lot more, well, not may, do have a lot more in common than you actually know. Hey guys, it's Marab Marley. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Click that button, guys. It is just one click for daily and consistent content. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Send us super things if you guys wish to. But don't forget to click that button for 24/7 content and the notifications bell so you guys are clued up. Now, the Kardashians and Diddy, we all know they have a very public, strong relationship. Diddy was the first one to help Kris Jenner's failed show when he came on to collaborate with her. That same for Khloe when she did Cocktails with Khloe. Diddy was always the one.
Well, I know you're known for the parties. When you think of a party or a good time, you think of Puff. You do. But we've been known to party with you a few times. What are like...
He was always ready and available to help them all. Why? They have a strong relationship, but they have a lot more in common with proof I have to back it up, not just random allegations, but documents of proof. Now, earlier this year, I believe around March, there was a lawsuit from Lil Rodney. In this lawsuit, it was revealed that Robin Greenhill was somebody who has been accused of overseeing payments to workers on behalf of Sean Diddy Combs. According to the LA Times, a rep for TriStar has declined to comment. Robin Greenhill is also best known for working with Britney Spears' father to oversee the singer's conservatorship, where they milked so much money from her estate. Robin Greenhill also works...
Hey, listen, my boy is giving a lot of information right now, and he's talking a bit fast, but what I need y'all to do is listen to what he's saying, because he's connecting shit. Again, I be telling y'all, bro, I'm a reaction channel. I'm not looking into paperwork and doing all the things. And, oh, how about this? And I'm just not doing that, bro. But there are people out there who do this shit, man, and they do it well. Pay attention to what he's saying, because this shit is connected. I actually watched this before I brought it up on here. I watched this. Pay attention to what he's saying right now. I'm about to run this back. Please listen to what this man is saying, for real.
But documents of proof. Now, earlier this year, I believe around March, there was a lawsuit from Lil Rodney. In this lawsuit,
not Lil Rodney,
it was revealed that Robin Greenhill was somebody who has been accused of overseeing payments to workers on behalf of Sean Diddy Combs. According to the LA Times, a rep for TriStar has declined to comment. Robin Greenhill is also best known for working with Britney Spears' father to oversee the singer's conservatorship, where they milked so much money from her estate. Robin Greenhill also works with Louis Taylor. Louis Taylor is a focal point who is directly connected to the Kardashians because she helps to run the Kardashian businesses, and also her people directly help P. Diddy. Surprise, surprise. Also, both of Diddy's houses that were raided by the feds are owned by LLCs that are controlled by Louis Taylor's TriStar Sports and Entertainment Management. Our research community has been on this for years, but people ignore because they think they know everything about Britney Spears. So clearly, Louis Taylor not only helps Kylie and the Kardashians and Kim, but also helps Kris Jenner and also helps Diddy with the fact that she helps manage both of the homes. Coincidentally, both of the homes in Miami, LA that have been raided. Was anything found about Louis Taylor? If anyone should be shaking, it probably should be her, or subpoenaed or dragged into court, because surely if you're raiding homes, the people who control or manage the homes need to be looked into as well. Because if the stories are going out...
Shout out Butter in the chat. Salute Butter.
Around that via Radar Online, the PR gurus are getting their phone confiscated who used to work for Diddy. What's going to happen to Louis Taylor? I would like to know. Not only that, but of course, you know, we can see King Kylie Holdings, King Kylie LLC, KKW Fragrance, all held as an agent of service via Louis Taylor, with a lot more documents again to prove the fact that, you know, Louis Taylor would work for P. Diddy, Sean Combs as well. And then also with Kris Jenner as the momager. And the Kardashian Jenner Family Foundation. All of these are court documents and proof that they all are in common. And this, in my opinion, is the dark connection that has been and should be and continue to be exposed between Diddy and the Kardashians. Louis Taylor, I do believe, helps to clean and wash money. That is something that I feel like she does for Kylie, for Kim, for the Kardashians, where, you know, money is stolen from somebody like Britney, I believe, from the estate, because she was very wealthy, and a lot of that money is stolen and then helped to be cleaned out via the Kardashians and via other people, and also via Diddy. Because isn't it interesting that Bieber, who also is involved in this conversation of today's video, recently, as of a couple of months ago in April, fired Louis Taylor? Why did he do that? Can somebody answer me this? Why would he suddenly, out of this year, after the Cassie lawsuit in November, why would he fire her? Did he know that something was coming? Is that why he's remaining to be quiet? Doesn't want to say anything, wants to just mind his business and worry about his wife and children, which I don't blame him. But why would he fire her? It doesn't make any sense. Why would he fire her? I truly don't understand. Louis Taylor, guys, is an absolute demon, and she definitely helps with these high, powerful clients of hers to not only clean and wash out money, but of course, you know, clearly help with recruiting.
Britney look crazy as hell, though. Keep it real. She look crazy as hell.
Finding these sex workers in Miami, in anywhere in general, and, you know, managing the payments that go forth. So therefore these particular people are paid to not only work for Diddy, but, you know, carry around pink powder, 2C, cocaine, whatever you want to call it, and do basic.
There goes that 2C again. There goes that 2C again. Pay attention to 2C.
The bidding work. It's very dark, deep, and twisted, but hopefully these court documents and this particular woman, Louis Taylor, makes you guys understand how insane this entire conversation is, because people recently found out, you know, controlled everything via Britney Spears because of the Free Britney movement, only then to find out that she controls so many of the Kardashians LLCs and works with them, only then to find out this year that she manages not only P. Diddy's homes, but also helps P. Diddy where overseeing and recruiting and finding sex workers and then paying them XYZ. Isn't it interesting? There's been large conversations about Kris Jenner and this charity that she has, and that, you know, via the charitable organization, money is being laundered and washed out allegedly. And of course, you know, another way is through these LLCs by Kylie. Kylie just recently had another clothing business which recently flopped. Why are they keep opening up so many LLCs? Because they're washing money, but where are they getting that money from? Stolen people and conservatorships via who? Louis Taylor. So this is my theory. It is alleged. I'm not saying it's a fact, but what I'm saying as a fact, that Louis Taylor is connected to Diddy and the Kardashians via these court documents. That
Louis Taylor is connected to everybody, and that's a fact. He's saying this is allegedly, but Louis Taylor is connected to all of this. Pay attention.
is a fact that cannot be argued against, and this is the dark connection that exposes all of them. Corruption, financial corruption, money, control, ego, and delusion, and devilish nonsense is what is going on here. Devilish nonsense. Because these Kardashian girls, they've been in the court before many a times. I don't think they'll be deposed. I don't think there'll be a subpoena. I honestly don't. But, you know, there's something definitely going on with all of them and their relationship to Diddy. They were way too close. And we should be looking at people who were way too close to Diddy. I'm so sorry. That is what we should be doing. And the Kardashian...
Champ Young, what it do, gang? Am I low? Check. 1, 2. Am I low? Mo P said Gangland Mafia. This Gangland, nigga. Just Gangland.
Girls are directly in the limelight. Diddy worked with Kris Jenner and their new show. He's obviously hanged around Khloe a lot. In one of my recent videos, I did a mini deep dive. And of course, Kim was there, front face, at the 50th all-white party, let alone, everything else. And CNN correspondents did say back when the Cassie lawsuit dropped that these people in these party videos should be worried. If anything will be, but if something does come out, then I definitely believe that Kris Jenner is already on it and has been working on it, and I feel like she's trying to be 10 steps ahead. But I just wanted to do this video to make you guys understand that this particular woman, Louis Taylor, is corrupt, a thief, steals money from many of people. And if Diddy and the Kardashians have Louis Taylor as something in common, why wouldn't they have anything else in common? Why would it just be that? Why would the Kardashians be oblivious or naive and have no idea about what Diddy was doing if they have and share the same management that covers and controls and helps their assets and money and businesses? Why would they suddenly not know what Diddy is doing? Let's not be naive, guys. Let's not be naive. Let's not be naive when it comes to this conversation. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Do subscribe to the channel. It's just one click. That's all you guys have to do for constant 24/7 content that I'm coming to give you guys. I really wanted to do this video.
Shout out to my boy. I don't know what his name is, but I have more content with him tomorrow. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my good people in the chat. It's past my bedtime. Gotta work at 3 a.m. East Coast. Yada. I appreciate you. You be tapped in. You're a real supporter. I appreciate you for real. Niggas be coming in here saying some wild ass shit, random ass shit. G Money, what it do? That nigga said baby lotion in the chat. Or not. Or not. You know what I mean? Straight like that. Straight like that. But shout out to my boy. I don't know what his name is. Straight up. But I got some more good content coming for y'all tomorrow. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in with your boy. I want to shout out to everybody who been in here with me thus far. I got more videos. But I'm a father. And I have to do father things. Salute Gangland fam. Peace and blessings to all. NL, my dog. That's my dog right there, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah, man. Smash them likes. If y'all have not smashed them likes already, if you're new to the channel, sub up, please. Not gonna say I'm cool no more. Straight up. Okay? Straight up. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who been in here rocking with me. We've been in here for what, 2 hours? That's cool. That's cool. It's a lot of shit going on with Diddy, man. It's just crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's interesting hearing all this different shit. You know what I mean? I already knew that. He was a freak man. Freak man, freak man. Yeah, that's him. I knew that anyway. You know what I mean? Astro Glide. You know what I'm saying? We did the Jonathan Audie story. He slipped sliding all through the ballroom. Astro Glide ballroom. You know what I mean? But don't worry about nothing, G Money. Just got off work. Oh, man. You got to run this back, gang. These shits be so long. Do y'all actually watch it? So, I know everybody in here don't catch every live, but do y'all actually watch these lives back? Just out of curiosity. One's in the chat. If y'all watch these lives back, I'll just be curious. Because I'm like, man, these should be long as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? The oil was for female oil wrestling. I don't think so, bud. I don't think that's what the baby oil and Astroglide was for. I'm not going to tell you what they could be for. Use your imagination. You know? Yeah, no? One. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's tight. Shout out to y'all, man. Seeing ones in here. That's dope. Okay. Because these shits be long, bro. Like, fuck. You know what I mean? I'll just be in here doing it up. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Butter, I see you. Burger Lord, Reg Dog. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Plum. Sugar Plum. I see you. Shout out my nigga nigga Drizzle like one. Shout out my nigga Drizzle. Y'all go sub up to Drizzle Reacts. The best reaction channel on YouTube. Please believe it. That's coming from me. What's up, Fats?
Daddy, do you want to do your soccer video game before bed?
It's bedtime for you, like, in 30 minutes. So.
But you can do it if you want because I saved it in here the whole time.
All right, nice. Wow, thank you.
You want it or not?
Yeah, I'll take it. Good looks, my boy.
So you're gonna play it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
All right. so when you're done, you can put it back inside.
Okay, thank you. It's my boy. He gave me the Pokemon Switch holder. He like, yo, you know what I'm saying? When you done playing FIFA, daddy, you can put the FIFA back in the Pokemon case. That's my dog, man. Real dad shit. It's the most important job in the world. You understand me? Shout out to all the active parents in the chat. Shout out to all the present fathers in the chat. Shout out my nigga Drizzle Reacts. I'll be talking to Drizzle, be like, hey, hold on 1 second. I'm talking to my daughter. Wow. I love that shit. I love that shit. Shout out my nigga ODM Slim. He ain't in here right now. But shout out my nigga ODM Slim. Real dad. Real dad. You feel me? Y'all niggas think everything fucking YouTube. Niggas got real lives. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Rich Trapper. Real dad. You hear me? He got a few of them. You know what I'm saying? And he does what he's supposed to do with his children. You feel me? It's the most important shit in the world. Shout out to all y'all, though, man. I appreciate all y'all. Big Lucci in the building, man. Shout out to all my good people. Sugar Plum. Shout out Sugar Plum. Shout out my cousin Drea. Doing work behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Hard work. She always on it. Dropping me something, doing this, doing that. I appreciate her, man. I appreciate all y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? King Troll, shout out you. Champ Young, he said, I got 3. That's what's up, man. That shit is beautiful. That shit is beautiful. I want a daughter. I got a son right now. I want 1 more. I want a pair of them things. You feel me? I want a pair of them. You know what I mean? But shout out everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for being in here, tapped in with me. Shout out to everybody who sent snaps on the 40. We got 143 likes in here. That's cool. I was trying to get to 200, but that's cool. Christoph Metcalf, he said, I got 2. That's what's up, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in this chat, man. I appreciate y'all. G-Money said, I have 4. Golly, gang. You starting a football team? No, I'm just playing. That's tight, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'd have 1 million kids. You know what I mean? Straight up. Because I love that. I love love. I love family. That's what I'm about. You feel me? Oh, God. Shout out to everybody in the chat, though, bro. I appreciate all y'all, man, for tapping in with me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who sent snaps on the 40, I need y'all to go sub up to Drizzle Reacts right now. The best reaction channel on YouTube. Straight like that. It's my nigga. Feel me? It's organic. I see you in here, man. I love seeing my good people in here. You feel me? I love seeing my good people in here. Champ Young. Butter. Gas in the building. You hear me? Mo P. We had a mishap yesterday, but we right back at it. You know what I'm talking about? We right back at it. My nigga Lucci. Big Lucci. Not the little one, gang. Reg Dog. Too Blown. You know what I'm saying? Diddy. That's gross. Nigga popped in my chat named Diddy with the Diddy cry face emoji. Golly. Burger Lord. Swifty. Shout out Swifty. You feel me? New to the channel. Dropping snaps on the 40. I appreciate all that, man. Shout out to all y'all in the building. My sister Queen. You feel me? Young Merv. What it do? Himmy Neutron. You feel me? All my good people in here. Again, man, I appreciate y'all. Smash them likes. All the real ones, I need y'all to comment on the live. All the real ones, I need y'all to comment on the live. It helps for the algorithm and all that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be back with more Diddy's controversy, more Diddy scandal. The rabbit hole gets deeper. I promise. That's what K-Dot said, and he was right. Shout out Cat Williams. Shout out Cat Williams. Niggas like, he crazy. He's a hater. He's this, he's that. And Cat Williams blew it all up just like that. AJ Joyner, I seen you in here, gang. Salute. Yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all for being in here rocking with your boy W Stream. I like those. W Streams. I like those, man. Hope you another day, fam. Yes, sir. I like that, man. Shout out to all y'all, bro. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. My apologies on the slip up. Hey, Keek Troll, you good, bro? On gang, you good. Don't even worry about it. You good, man. You know what I'm saying? I was really just fucking with you. You good. You know what I'm saying? W, I like that. W Streams. Caution signs and bowling pins. W, I see you, SP. W's, I like that. Caution signs and bowling pins in the chat on Angel Lane Bowling Brigade. Melvin, that was the civilian shakedown, nigga. Shout out my nigga Ant in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out my nigga Ant, bro. Shout out all y'all. Appreciate all y'all for tapping in with me. I still be amazed how y'all just be in here kicking it with me. I heard they had me buried under the algorithm. Am I back? I feel like I'm back. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all tapping in. All that. You know what I'm saying? And before we get up out of here, anybody who's looking for any kind of promotion, marketing when it comes to social media, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, contact @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. She can help you with whatever you need help with. Views, thumbnails, monetization, viewer retention, whatever it is that you need, you feel me? She can help you with. Again, that's @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She working with a bunch of different content creators. Good work too. Good work. You hear me? Don't drop your links in my shit, Dre. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. On Angels though, y'all support my cousin. Y'all Terpy Tricones, bro. My cousin Rob was in here earlier. Please go sub up to my nigga channel. He trying to do something different. He trying to do something positive, bro. And he's good at this. You know what I'm saying? He's good at this. If you go to his channel, just peep his videos, you can learn something. He all Dr. Green Thumb. You know what I'm saying? So please sub up to my cousin, man. He really doing it up. Sub up to my cousin Dre too. You feel me? You already know what that is. @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. You feel me? I'm about to go play FIFA. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Until the next time, it's your boy Gvnglvnd Niem. Already subbed up. Well, cool. Then that's what's up. Shout out to all y'all subbed up. Shout out to all y'all subbing up to my peoples. I appreciate that. Shout out Drizzle Reacts again, because that's my dog. Best reaction channel on YouTube. You hear me? The best. But again, man, I appreciate y'all. I'll tap in with y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got clips too. Shout out my nigga Gangland Pharaoh. Y'all got clips. Send me them clips. Y'all been doing a solid job sending me clips. I ain't gonna lie, some of them shits I don't be going through because all the blue dots give me anxiety. It be so much messages and I gotta go through all of them, and sometimes I just open it up and I see all them shits and I just close it. I ain't even gonna lie, but I will get to them. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all have a beautiful night. I know it's like midnight and 3 a.m. for some of y'all. Shout out to y'all even more for being in here with me. You know what I'm saying? So late. I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, chopping it up. Y'all be going crazy in the chat, humor ass comments and shit. Thank y'all again. And I will be back tomorrow. We gonna go live too. I got a whole lot of other shit, cause the rabbit hole gets deeper. I promise. Now, it's your boy Gvnglvnd Niem. Yeah, go sub. Join in the Discord. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. All that, all the links. My cousin just dropped all the links. Asia, what it do? What it do? I seen a few ones in the chat talking about they watch this back. I hope y'all do, man. I hope y'all do, because that helps me. And again, everybody who in here who really fucks with me, comment on the live. Comment on the live, please. And thank you. But again, it's your boy Gvnglvnd Niem. Peace.